Well, staying in the compressor vein, we decided we're going to start on this project. There's that black tank over there, and this little compressor here is the one we're going to put on top of it. This tank here is rusted out and leaks. So we're going to drag that thing out of here. It's kind of in and amongst, and go after it. Well, I guess I'm going to take this other one apart here. Take the guard off, get it out of the way. Maybe the pressure pipe coming off the head there. See if I can get some light. Get it out of the way. And then we'll probably just cut the whole platform for the motor there right off of the tank. And then pretty much just graft it onto that other compressor. We'll have to see how it all goes. Okay, so I got to get the air out of this guy here and get it valved off and disconnected from my stuff over here and out of the way. I went ahead and turned off both these tanks right here, and so the supply isn't going out. And then the little drain valve, a little copper down there on the floor, I've got a ball valve at the end of it. I went ahead and shut that off. So this tank over here now is isolated from the system, and I can figure out where I'm going to disconnect it and take the bits off, so we can basically mount that pump and motor over there on top of this contraption right here. Well, here old Oregon guy 302 is hard at work again, trying to get this compressor tank out of here. And go figure, here at the Beetle Barn we do things right, and all 4 bolts are in the floor, so just got to get down there and get dirty, but it'll all work out. Well, we got the tank moved and out of the way here. Leaves me with a issue. The copper tube here that used to go into the top of that tank down to the check valve is not long enough to reach my air apparatus. This is where the hose off the tank went to where I go and get my air. Anyway, we're going to take this off, move it down, and then replace this clamp-on hose style fitting with a compression style, and then I can just put my copper straight in and we should be good to go. Yeah, the dilemma with this whole procedure here was we killed our air before we used the air and the whizzer to cut that platform off of that tank. So we kind of got to fix some air around here or we're screwed. Well, we ought to be back in the saddle here. We went ahead and put that copper pipe down in there. It required a bushing, but we got it in. I was just fixing to put some air to it, and we'll see what happens. Maybe, if I can get this valve to open. There we go. Alright. Well, we got about 90 pounds to it, and I don't hear any leaky here, so we ought to be good to go. And then we can use some air to go ahead and cut that pump off of that other compressor over there and the motor, try and figure out how to mount it up on top of this black tank. Yeah, something here just doesn't quite fit. He's cleaning it. Anyway, good thing it's going to be leaving this place, because there ain't nothing clean around here. It's just the way it is. Anyway, won't make it run any better, but I guess it'll look pretty for him. Okay, we figure to set this plate down here on that other one. This plate on this compressor is actually 1 inch wider than the plate on, whoa, better not shine at the sun there. 1 inch wider than this plate right here. The only thing about this plate, it's got these ears sticking out, so we're going to buzz those off of there, get them out of our way, and then we can kind of figure out what we got to do. We're going to have to put the starter, the pressure starter right here up on top of this thing here, and then the bleed off the head of that compressor when it shuts off used to come out of here on the inlet side of this tank, right here where this little plug is. But we may fashion something different. The way the other compressor's set up, the little bleed doesn't go to the tank, it actually goes up to the head. There's a port on the head to bleed the pressure off the valves, you know, when it shuts off. So we'll figure that out. Depends on what kind of materials we have laying around, whether we have enough 1/4-inch copper and some fittings and stuff. Anyway, we'll come back to it. Okay, we located the 4 original mounting bolt holes on the black tank here, and transferred the marks up here to the green one and drilled the 4 holes. So we're bolting this plate down, and then we'll go ahead and use the drill and run through both the motor holes that hit the other plate, and the other 2 here just flap it in the breeze. So we'll be able to mount the motor up there, and it's going to be good and stout. And anyway, we got Oregon Guy 302 here, hard at work.
Wrenching. Well, and the nice thing, we didn't have to drill any, well, we drilled 1 hole in there, but we were able to use all 4 of the stock bolts.
Yeah, so it worked out pretty good. Well, we got the pump and everything up here bolted into place. The bolts are on for the motor, not tight yet. The starter and pressure switch right here. We have yet to plumb from right here up to the small one over here on the head, and then we got a plumb from the larger one back down into the tank. But we don't have enough parts, so we're done for today.